welcome back to another video. So today I have my OHUHU markers here. Look at all these beautiful colors. So this is the 216 set. I'll pull it over a little bit more so you could see all the gorgeous colors. I do have a review on this particular set and I will make sure it's linked in the upper right hand corner. I also have this set which contains 104 colors and I believe a blender which is additional. I do have a review for these colors that were added on, making a total of 320. I will link that also in the upper right hand corner. So in this video, I want to share with you the organizers that I just got from OHUHU for these alcohol markers. I am so excited to finally have some kind of storage because my OHUHU markers always stay in these bags and they are fantastic travel bags, but I don't ever find myself traveling with my markers. If I go out and I leave the house, I usually am taking my colored pencils, not necessarily my markers. I use my markers more so at home, so it's going to be really, really nice to have organizers that are actually set up on my desktop. I've actually just started trying to store my favorite colored pencils and my favorite alcohol markers and all of that along my desk so that everything is easy access to me and I could just pull out my coloring pages and start coloring. So when OHUHU reached out to me and wanted to send me these marker organizers and share them with all of you, I was so excited about it. I will have everything that I share with you in this video linked down in the description box below, as well as links to my Etsy shop, my Facebook page, my email list, and my Patreon if you'd like to support me there. I also now have channel membership. If you would like to find more information out about that, you can click the join button down below this video. So I wanted to start off this review by showing you how these marker organizers were shipped to me. I know it's very important to a lot of us when we are getting our colored pencils or any other coloring supplies or anything that we order shipped to us so that it is not broken or damaged when it comes to us. So as you can see, they did send me 2 organizers and it was packed just like this. Of course, I did open the top part of the box, but it was very nicely sealed, but they came shipped just like this with both of them in the package and the plastic bubble wrap over here on the side so that they don't move around. And I did open this one and you can see here that it was sealed very, very nicely, but there is one of the organizers. We are going to go ahead and pull that out, but I just really wanted you to see how this one was packaged before I opened both of them up. Let's go ahead and slide this out of here. So as you saw, they did have these little plastic things on the edges, as well as these little styrofoam pieces to make sure that they are shipped very securely. So here's what the organizer looks like. So let's go ahead and open up the other one. You can see that there is a lot of tape on here, and I definitely needed the scissors to be able to open these. And I'll hold this one a little bit closer just so you can see how it's packaged. It has those plastic pieces and the styrofoam on every corner. The other ones just kind of fell into the box. So here is what the alcohol marker organizer looks like. It is 100% natural bamboo. It is non-toxic. And as you saw when I pulled it out of the box, it comes out all in one piece. So there is no assembly required. There are 18 spaces here to be able to slide your markers in. You can fit 126 markers in just one of these. So if you have more markers, they are stackable. You could put them side by side. I am going to show you that a little bit further into the video. If you're someone who's interested in these and you're wanting to fit them into a certain space on your desk and dimensions are important to you, this is 8.7 inches going down the side here. So it's 8.7 inches tall. The depth going this way is 5.39 inches. And then across this way, it is 9.64 inches. Each one of these slats for the markers are 0.7 inches. But I'll just lift this up and turn it around so you can see how beautiful this is. It has the little OHUHU logo right here on the side and it says, "Paint up your inspiration." I absolutely love that. But look at this bamboo wood. This is just really beautiful. I'll hold it closer so that you can see it, but it is just gorgeous. And then here is the other side of it. And then I'll flip it so you can see what they look like on the back side. And then it does give you a few instructions here. It says if you want to stack up the organizers, you can place them against a wall or fix them between each pen organizer to prevent any fall or injury. And then it just says the same thing in a few different languages. As far as the weight of it, I couldn't find any information on the website, but it's not super light and it's not super heavy. I was able to lift it out of the box with just one hand. It's not light enough to where it's going to tip over or anything like that, especially once you get your markers in it. It will give it a little bit of weight so that it sets securely on your desk. So here's what they look like if you wanted to set them next to one another. So they do also stack, and this is what they look like stacked one on top of the other. I would imagine that they would be pretty secure if you were purchasing them to stack them, because if you had more than one set, you could also stack another set of 2 over here if you wanted to do that. But when I stack them on my desk, I'm most likely going to leave them one right next to the other because I really like them this way, and I'm going to put my markers in here in color family order. So I'd probably start over here with the yellows, and then of course the orange, the red, the pink, and so on. But I'm going to go ahead and start putting my markers into them so that y'all can see what they look like with the markers actually in the organizers. So if you're not familiar with the OHUHU markers, they do all have a color code here on the tip of the marker. So these markers do have the color code on both sides. You can see it has it on this side as well as on this side. This one says Y3. The Y stands for yellow. So what I'm going to do when I put them into the marker organizer is I'm going to make sure that I put all my Ys first so that I can make sure they are in some kind of order. And that's how I actually have them right now stored in this case. When they came to me, they were not like that. I'm sure when they come to you, they most likely will not be like that if they are still packaging them the way that they did a couple years ago. But you can see I have all the yellows in one slot, and then the pinks, and then the purples and the blues, the greens, the browns, and the grays. So as you can see, they do slide in there very, very nicely. And so I'm just going to start putting in all of my Ys, and let's see how many we could fit in each one. I think each one of these is going to fit maybe 7. Now the ones I'm sliding in here are coming from my 216 set of OHUHU markers. I do have the additional add-on set, like I said earlier in the video, making it a total of 320 colors. So in my additional 104 colors, I may have some other Ys in there and some other colors that would go in between here in the color family order. So you can see now that you can fit 7 going across in each slat. There are 18 slats, so you'll be able to fit 126 markers into each one of these. So if you have more markers, you would just order more organizers, and then you can stack them or put them side by side, however you want to do it. I've actually seen some pictures on their website. If you go on their website, you'll see lots of different pictures from Instagram and from others that have shared on social media. And you can see all the different ways that people have stacked them. And oh my goodness, once all the markers are in here, it just looks so beautiful. Okay, so I think I have all the ones in there that are Y or some kind of Y. And I'm going to go ahead and start filling in all of the slots. I want you to be able to see what they look like once all of the markers are in there. And then I will come back. So here's what it looks like once I've got all 126 colors in here. This is how many colors I have left in here to put into the other one, and I'll do that as soon as I'm done filming. But I'm probably going to lay them side by side on my desk. I just love being able to see all the gorgeous colors in here. For those of you that are not familiar with the OHUHU markers, they do come with swatch charts, and I have swatched out all of the colors. I'm pretty sure I did that in a video a while back, so if you want to check that out, I will make sure that's linked in the upper right hand corner. So being that they are a really nice size, I feel like it'll be really nice just to lay them on top just like that. And that is most likely how I'll leave them on my desktop. I'm just really excited to finally have storage for my markers. I have never had storage for anything, and I did just recently get some storage for my Prismacolors so that I can put some colored pencils along my desk and make it look more like an art studio rather than just where I work with coloring supplies just scattered all over the place. I'm trying to get a little bit more organized. So I hope you all really enjoyed this video. If you're interested in these marker organizers, they are $34.99 on both Amazon and OHUHU's website, and I will have those links down in the description box below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Happy coloring. Bye.